South Sudan is a very young country, unfortunately, since it has been existing as a country since 2011. It has been affected by many conflicts. It has also been affected by repeated natural disasters. In the past 2 years, we have incidents of very serious flooding. We also have incidents of serious droughts. It reduces the ability of the communities to work in a predictable way, to develop their own households, to develop their own economic activities. The PPP project is a partnership between the International Federation of the Red Cross and the European Union Commission for Humanitarian Affairs, which gives us more predictable funding to deal with a wider range of complex and evolving emergencies and humanitarian needs. The main objectives of the project are to improve the life of people at risk or affected by disasters, including people who have been forced to flee their homes because of either conflict or adverse weather conditions. Fortunately, within the ECO-PPP project, we have a disaster risk reduction component that is working with the communities to reduce the local disaster impacts so that these events, which are becoming more common, have less impact on the households and on the communities. We have provided life-saving assistance to close to 60,000 people, enabling them to go through the most difficult parts of the year. We also work with the community to improve water and sanitation to reduce the incidence of diseases.
Madaka kan ka joko njo wa chi but kara no pi ye o mam pi de. Ba bor. Tan ka tiang. Awa la ko ban ma ko le lo madaka da ni ban guir ko ba ya pi pa da chu yo. Pa pi ra ka ye ko de ko. O le but ka da bu pi pa ye pa yo kan wa le ka bi chwat ya. Chi but kara ni al mati ni chu pi pa da chu yo. Tin bu pin bu bo tan ko ga de pi pa. Ko wa ro de pi nyai lang kom mate jali mate je ti jalan yang den pi chop kan wa lo ya ji la bina cho ga be den chi salmar ka go gem pi ma daga tan kulya ke
The Awil branch is the focal point. They are the leading face of the Red Cross movement here in northern Baragazal. The staff and the volunteers are the ones in contact with the community and the local authorities to discuss and implement activities in support of better lives, safer lives, and more predictable socio-economic status.
We have thousands of volunteers. These people, they are not here because they get anything, but they are here because they have their community in their heart, and they are ready to sacrifice to support their community. We have trained volunteers on epidemics and epidemic control, and these volunteers were later on deployed to raise awareness in the community. We have also trained gene promotion volunteers, and they have been doing gene promotion awareness in the community. We have trained hand farm mechanics who have also been deployed and have supported especially the Red Cross response in the project area, referring boreholes. I think looking at the time before the project came, and now with the project, some of the skills that are now available in the community used not to be there. And so the project puts our people in a position whereby they can even be able to support themselves in emergencies, leave alone the multi-purpose catch assistance that we have provided last year and in the previous year. It is supporting them in different ways.
Well, I think I chicken may make you a load of men. Warnya and cake, and Savannah and Matam. Matam, you're going to let you maintain care. You couldn't get Javan to do thing and fair. I you meet to be cham. But then, Mitchai up an abu. The day that she met the Janataban, a baby, Matam, and Chan maybe like. Yeah, we brought you a good thing, Nara, Piel Nialitan, I think she did book point with Jacob. Did not young around that Nongaya, Ben met a deep boala go zero to a bit. Lang coin. The
Sudan crisis was a very sudden event that has really complicated the humanitarian situation. Without any warning, the war broke out, and this has created a large number of people fleeing the war. These include South Sudanese who had moved to the Sudan earlier in fleeing the conflict that was then existing in South Sudan. It also includes refugees from the Sudan who have come to South Sudan to try escape the war. This has really stretched the humanitarian system in South Sudan and created needs that we did not anticipate prior.
Zaman tayari ni chi ogla Khartoum war chi ria ko chopten wa ba pen wa kene chama ni jaw juj weden kan tong la ka dit kumit ken cha die cho ga ya ra tin ka la ka to kin te le bi cham yok tin zaman ma cha ka ta yok cham tin li wai de alben be tin war ka o pa de chin mi chila pa da la ka le ja we war do mo ta na ke chi an ben ngai ga wa su ga wa cha cha ngai we ya mat ke yen ja ne na ga yi tin wa we ka ke cha ye ri na ga chin ri ale chi ke ben.
When we give cash to households, they are able to choose which are the most important items for them. They can buy those items locally, which supports the local economy, but most important, cash is a very quick way and a very dignified way of providing assistance to people in need. Working in South Sudan is both challenging and rewarding. Things that would ordinarily take a short time and easy processes to complete can become quite complicated. However, this environment also challenges us to do the best we can and to find flexible and innovative ways of responding. And in this way, we really feel as a humanitarian organization, and the Danish and South Sudanese Red Cross and the Netherlands Red Cross societies are applying their accumulated knowledge to respond to a very complex humanitarian situation. The Eco Partnership Program is what is needed going forward in the humanitarian setup for South Sudan and most countries that are experiencing complex and aggravated humanitarian situations, because it provides us with full flexibility to change our approach to respond to emerging events in the country. The Eco PPP project is an example of allowing those people who are closest to the front lines to make the decisions that matter.